Hello, Yeetapotamus here to give my thoughts on the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut PC port. I just rolled credits on it, I just finished it up, and I can honestly say that this game was very enjoyable. As a lover of single-player open-world RPGs, I guess there is multiplayer, I didn't dabble in that. Open-world RPG games, this game made me feel like I was playing an old RPG again with updated mechanics, updated combat, updated RPG style gaming. Loved it from start to finish. The combat was great, probably one of the highlights of it. I loved how the countering into the attacking and the breaking stagger to find an opening to fight. It's pretty straightforward combat, but I honestly love that. The whole counter attack, push your attack, and then break their stance, and then go ahead and get them. I love that. The incorporation of stealth was good. I did much less stealth than I had anticipated doing, but the stealth is pretty straightforward in the game. Sneak up behind people, press a button, they die. The ghost weapons I didn't use as much as I wish I could have, but I didn't really feel like they were needed. Throwing a distraction to make a person move, smoke bombs I dabbled with a little bit. The kunai were great, but I didn't use a lot of the ghost weapons per se. The story was excellent. The characters really drove the story home. I thought the characters were very well developed. I was interested in what they had to say. I was interested to see what they would have, what their thoughts would be on different situations that came up throughout the game. Strong female characters. The characters of this game really drive the game forward in a very good way. Whether you disagree or agree with what they say, it felt impactful, and the voice actors doing the job, the graphics, the facial expressions were all well done. If I had to say something that I didn't love, there are a few downsides of the game. One would be performance. We didn't have anything too crazy or game-breaking, no crashes or anything like that, but there were a couple sequences in the game, areas of the map that caused the game to stutter pretty heavily, actually, to the point where at one point even Jin Sakai he teleported briefly. So that was a bit strange. And then also, another gripe I would have would be you can do side quests in out of order. Like, as you progress the main story, you unlock new regions, which will unlock the side quests. And a couple side quests you do have, like, chapters of them. And you could do Chapter 5 before doing Chapter 2 of a side quest because of just, like, where the world has been developed. And if you go and do Chapter 2 now, the world doesn't change, or the dialogue doesn't change based on progressing the main story. So the characters will still behave the same as if you haven't accomplished certain goals yet that you still need this side character for. So that's a little bit immersion breaking, but nothing crazy. It depends how it's done, but sometimes I prefer it this way in Ghost rather than getting timed out of quests, but it can work either way. But it's a little immersion breaking. So aside from those two things, the game was great. I loved the idea that you don't have to explore the world, but if you do, you are rewarded with it, with more armor, more crafting, more items, and more characters. So if you want to do the main story and just go through it, it's a great story. You can do that. But if you want to explore a bit, see what else is out there, you'll find different pieces of loot and different characters to meet and storylines to progress. So Ghost of Tsushima, great game, great story. I really recommend it. As someone who loves open world RPGs, I think it's a really good game. You can get it on sale. It goes on sale from time to time, so you may want to check out for that. At least you're getting it on Steam. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's my thoughts. I'll see you out there. Bye bye.